Yeah, no, you had to have. There's no way anyone could learn that poem and project it the way that you did. You know what I'm saying? You can memorize a whole lot of poetry, and you can't project it like your voice just did. That was beautiful. Rob is up
I
next.
can't follow that.
Hey.
Excellent.
Mike, good job.
I didn't make the list that time.
I'm done.
Hey, sorry to everybody, guys. I don't really know.
Chalk.
Okay. This one's a poet on Mars. Will they need a poet on Mars? When the first manned ship arrives, with its crew specializing. Okay, let me start.
It's
Okay.
tough. Michael's good. It's tough. I don't know.
Will they need a poet on Mars? When the first manned ship arrives, with its crew specializing in a range of scientific fields, who will paint the landscape with words? Who among them will take a picture to capture mankind's first steps on our nearest planetary neighbor? Will the images be enough? Even with our high-definition cameras and our almost instantaneous data feeds, can those back home feel the rusty soil? Can they lift up a nearby boulder with little effort? How will the camera capture the fear of wearing only a bulky suit of armor to defend against the death outside? Who will be there to carry out humanity's greatest asset to the human condition? Who will be that poet on Mars? When that ship lands and the words flow out of the new frontier, I hope there's someone to interpret them.
Thanks, Rob. Rob's another East Coaster like me, and he came to the very first open mic, and he's been coming ever since. So, huge shout out to Rob. He's just a phenomenal poet, and he's great support. So, thank you. Jordan.
Our songs, right?
Yeah, no, this is okay.
There's no rules.
No, come on, man! F rules! I think I'm watching me.
I should have done this a little earlier than I did. Can I maybe steal a chair from someone?
Oh my gosh, really? Yeah, sorry, we don't have a mic this time. Usually we have a mic, everyone.
Yeah.
This time, no. Sorry.
Tune real quick for all of our sakes. So this is a song I wrote that I'm kind of trying out at showing for anyone. I didn't really think people could be here.
Don't worry. We're all friends here. Yeah.
All right. We'll do Jordan.
Jordan.
She's a small town
my sister. About a year and a half ago was the hardest time of my life. I kind of moved away to get away from it and have a new start. And I was diagnosed bipolar, and it was a real struggle for a long time. And one day, coming home from work after I moved to Wyoming, I just started getting this poem in my head, and I started writing down, and it just came out really smooth. And I never really discussed everything that went down with anyone, but I sent that poem to my sister, and I only got halfway done with it. And it was all bad stuff that happened, and I was planning on following it up with the good stuff that's happening. And it took her about 30 minutes, 45 minutes to text me back. I was like, oh, it's been a really terrible poem. She didn't text me back. And she texted me back about 45 minutes later, and she gave me her perspective on the whole situation. And it ended up being the good stuff, and it was better than anything I could have done because it was a total different perspective, and it was really great. So we're going to do both poems. Do mine first, the bad stuff. It came like a thief in the night, crept in slow. It didn't flinch or hesitate, it knew right where to go. It leaked in my ear like a dark black sludge. It consumed my thoughts, and it became my judge. It had one intent: destroy everything I touched. My friendships, relationships, and it was hell-bent on my heart. It latched on to me like a leech. I'm not who I used to be. I mean, these are my hands, and these are my feet. But these aren't my eyes. It changed how I see. It put a cruel dark filter over the windows of my soul. Now, when I look in the mirror, who do I see? I don't know. Is it me? Or is it me I was always supposed to be? You used to be their doormat, it whispers in my ear. Now, you are the one they should fear. They took advantage of you and used you to wipe their feet. But now, you are the wolf, and you will devour those filthy feet. So, take a bite. It's their turn to be the prey. No, I don't like the taste. Get out of my brain. No, this is my home now, and here I will remain. No, this is my mind. I control my thoughts. No, you do not. And so, it took the reins and pushed me to the back. It snarled and gnashed its teeth. Attack, attack, attack. At first, I tried to mask it. But I was the gasoline, and their stares and my preconceived ideas of who I believed they believed me to be were the matches. And boom, a relationship lying there in the casket. Silence. I'm alone. Physically, but mentally, they were home. I fell deep, deep into depression. Bipolar tendencies firing in rapid succession. A circus of dark, evil thoughts swarming in my head. You hurt everyone. No one is safe. Everyone is better off if you were dead. Okay. But how should it be done? A noose? Knife? Gun? No. No one can know it was me. So I knew it had to be. In my car at a high rate of speed. Just roll it. Hit something. They'll never know. This is how it had to go. Driving around, ready, and then fear of the unknown crept in. Will I go to heaven? Or be sent to hell? Looked it up online, no one could tell. Escape this hell to go to the eternal? This was an obstacle I wasn't ready to hurdle. And so I drove around for half an hour or so.
But it was God in his heart who had given him hope. Even though things seemed upside down, there wasn't an individual who loved you any less in our home. We were scared, I won't deny it. In opening your doors, we had to pry it. But we wouldn't stop easy and we wouldn't stop quick. Our family is a candle and you are the wick. You've always been a role model, and everyone can tell. When you weren't around, I never felt so alone. Our home was slightly more like a hell. My days were longer and my nights stuck intact. Should I try one more time? I just want him back. Our family isn't the same. He's a very large part. I don't think he knows He holds a chunk of my heart. My memory was full of all the times that we've had. I've always dreamt that I would get a man as special as him to be my boyfriend, my husband, and someday to my kids a dad. I've never had someone to share so many loose jokes. Even when they didn't make sense, tears to our eyes, they still broke. So Lord Jesus, I'll pray. I know he's your child, so build him. Sorry, I lost it. So Lord Jesus, I'll pray. I know he's your child, so build him and mold him as your clay. Our family is broken because we're missing a piece. It hasn't felt right since we all watched you leave. No, wait, please come back. Just knock on the door. I stood there unaware of what to do. I just let the tears pour. I didn't love you any less. Even though I thought it impossible, I actually loved you even more. I prayed and I prayed. I just couldn't wait until God stole back your heart, the only one worthy to take you on a date. He taught you and he showed you and finally got it into your head. You are loved by your family. That's already been done. Let go of these lies, for the war has already been won. Let love fill your heart. There's no room for depression. We've all experienced hardship, and now we've all learned a lesson. I'll tell you this, son. It's time to go home. That's the only place on earth that you truly belong. Before, our family was easily breakable, but God made us stronger, and now we're unshakable.
Wow. Thank you guys. Coming up here is not easy, whether you're going to tell a joke or read something that's so personal to your heart. So, yeah, just thank you guys so much. I know it's not like long. Yeah, sorry. I don't even know who's next actually. I'm sorry. Tom? Oh, Tom. You got it.
Oh, see, the thing is, a lot of people here have presented stuff that they've personally wrought with their own mind and experience that's tempered by the flame of their own shebang-a-bang, sorry, words can be sometimes, but like the pure expression of passion that I've been hearing lately. I don't know if I can top this. These aren't my words. I don't have like, but they are words that have sort of like helped me form part of my understanding of things, and they come from Richard Feynman, who is a world-renowned theoretical physicist, safecracker, and bongo drums player. Worked on the Manhattan Project and just kind of looked at everything from 45 degrees from the normal in whatever plane you're talking about, and sort of, I don't know. Anyway, there are the rushing waves, mountains of molecules, each stupidly minding its own business, trillions apart, yet forming white surf in unison. Ages on ages, and this thing, ages on ages, before any eyes could see, year after year, thunderously pounding the shores now. For whom? For what? On a dead planet with no life to entertain. Never at rest. Tortured by energy, wasted prodigiously by the sun, poured into space, a might makes the sea roar. Deep in the sea, all molecules repeat the patterns of another till complex new ones are formed. They make others like themselves, and a new dance starts. Growing in size and complexity, living things, masses of atoms, DNA, proteins, dancing a pattern ever more intricate. Out of the cradle into dry land, here it is standing. Atoms with consciousness, matter with curiosity. Staring at the sea, wonders at wondering. I, a universe of atoms, an atom in the universe.
Thanks, Tom. Again, just to let everyone know, we're obviously recording. So sorry for the blinking red light in your face if you're up here. But if you do not want to be put up on YouTube, please let me know and I'll write it down next to your name. But it is easier if we just record straight through, and then Rob's helping me chunk it so we can put it it up on YouTube for like each segment of each person. Anyways, this is Dan. He's awesome.
Hi, y'all.
So glad to know you.
Hey, this is my first time to this one here. I saw open mic and I thought it'd be a bunch of guys with guitars, which it usually is, and I usually play 5 or 6 songs. I'll just play one, but it's really great to see all you people here, all young people. It's like totally great. When I was a kid, I would have never dreamed of getting together and doing what you do, and I think that's really great, and I hope y'all really know that the life, the time you live in with all our phones and our information and everything just surrounds us all the time. It's really terrific, and if an old guy like me tells you they think they know everything, they sure as hell don't. I can tell you that, because a lot of people my age, we're scared of everything. You know, I mean, we see all this stuff and we can't grasp it as well as you do, and that worries us. But we're you know, some of us are okay with it. You know, I'm okay with it. Half the songs I learned are off YouTube. You know, because I'm a visual kind of guy. I don't read music or anything. But if I watch somebody play it, I can kind of get the hang of it. But anyway, I'll play you a tune. I just started writing songs, so I'm not going to play you one of mine yet because it's kind of corny. But I'll play you somebody else's. This is a guy from, he's still alive, so, but he's from my era. His name is Neil Young.
Oh, yeah.
And he really is a fantastic writer. And when he wrote this song, people wanted to know, man, where'd you get that from? You know, it's like, is it history? Is it? And he's like, I'm just a songwriter. This stuff just, you know, he makes it up. But everybody's so convinced that, oh, it's, you know, they want to put everything in a box. And anyway, this is called Powderfinger. Look out, Mama, there's a white boat coming up the river with a big red beacon and a flag and a man on the rail. Think you better call John, 'cause I don't think they're here to deliver the mail. And it's less than a mile away. I hope they're not coming to stay. It's got numbers on the side and a gun, and it's making big waves. Daddy's gone and my brother's out hunting in the mountains. Big John's been drinking since the river took him. So the powers that be left me here to do the thinking. And I just turned 22, not sure what to do. And the closer